Ave Maria, everyone. Welcome back to the Roman Martyrology. This is May 24th. The commemoration of Saint Manian, foster brother of Herod the Tetrarch, who was a doctor and prophet of the church at Antioch under the grace of the New Testament. Commemoration of Blessed Joanna, wife of Chuza, procurator of Herod, who together with other women served Jesus and the apostles with their own goods, and on the day of the Lord's resurrection found the stone of the tomb overturned and announced it to the disciples. At Lystra in Lycaonia, in present-day Turkey, Saint Zoelus, martyr. At Trieste, Saint Cervelo, martyr. At Nantes in Gallia Lugdunensis in France, the Holy Brothers Donation and Rogation, martyrs, of whom, according to tradition, the first had received baptism, while the other was still a catechumen. Having reached the extreme test, Donation, kissing his brother, prayed to God to grant the one who had not been immersed in the sacred baptismal font to be sprinkled with his own shed blood. Commemoration of 38 holy martyrs believed to have been beheaded at Philippopolis in Thrace, now Plovdiv in present-day Bulgaria, in the time of Diocletian and Maximian. In the monastery of Lorraine in Provence, France, Saint Vincent, priest and monk, distinguished for Christian doctrine and holiness of life, and attentively dedicated to the progress of souls in faith. On the admirable mountain of Syria, Saint Simeon Stylite the Younger, priest and anchorite, who lived on a column in conversation with Christ, wrote various treatises on asceticism, and was endowed with great charisms. At Piacenza, Blessed Filippo, priest of the Order of the Hermits of St. Augustine, who, to mortify his flesh more severely, wore iron armor. In Morocco, Blessed Juan de Prado, priest of the Order of Friars Minor and martyr, who was sent to Africa to offer spiritual assistance to the Christians forced into slavery in the kingdoms of the infidels. Arrested, he courageously testified to his faith in Christ before the tyrant Moulay al-Walid, by whose order he was martyred by fire. At Seoul in Korea, the holy martyrs Agustinos Yi Kwang Hon, in whose house the scriptures were read, Agatha Kim Aji, mother of a family, who received baptism in prison, and 7 companions, all of whom were beheaded together for their faith in Christ. At the city of St. Hyacinth in Canada, Blessed Louise Zephyrin Moreau, bishop, who in his many pastoral initiatives always exhorted himself to be in full harmony with the Church. Precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his saints. Ave Maria.